Hi Cancer, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Cancer, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Cancer, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Okay, Cancer. All right, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Cancer, you know, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I just saw the cards. You know which side you'll resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Three of Wands. Yep, one person is turning their back on this connection, and the other person is knowing. They know. I've been cut out now. I've been cut out. My person doesn't love me anymore. I disrespected them. Now they have trust issues. There was a heartbreak, I guess, that was caused in this connection. But this person still wants to come back. They want to come back. They want to talk. They want to clear the air. It's almost like, I know we've had problems, but here I am, and let's fight it out. The other person says they were so petty. They just delayed, everything. They never put in the work. They didn't step up. They were just immature. So I'm moving on towards new love. I want happiness. I wanted it with them, but then I guess this didn't work out. So I'm moving on towards new love. All right. So it was really clear on the other person's side. So I was like, what? That was, it just was so in my face that I couldn't giggle. All right. So, all right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. But before I start this reading, I know there's been heartbreak and all, but it's just the way the cards came out. They were just so straightforward. It's like, I'm done here. They're not going to work with me, so I'm moving on towards new love. Period. And this person knows that. So let's see. Let's ask the universe first why this is happening in this connection. Spirit, tell me, why are these two going through what they're going through right now? What's the deeper meaning? What's the deeper meaning for these Cancer and their person to be feeling this way right now? Cancer and their person. All right, here it is. And the first card says delays. Somebody was causing delays in maybe stepping up or working with their person. Delays and setbacks are affecting this connection. Hopeful, feeling optimistic for the future. Maybe one person was hopeful, but now maybe the other person is. I don't know. Support. You have to look for security from those closest to you. Okay, Cancer, let's start the reading. Let's start with some dialogue message cards here. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'll clarify these. Cancer and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Cancer and their person. Cancer and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Cancer and their person. Okay, let's take a few more Cancer from another deck. Cancer and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Cancer and their person. Okay, and a few more Cancer from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Cancer and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Good to go. Let's start the reading, Cancer. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, Cancer, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I hope I haven't lost you. I have inner childhood wounds. I show off on social media for you. I didn't mean to hurt you. I talk to you a lot in my head. I need to clear my pending karmas. You are the reason I smile. I wish I hadn't listened to what others had said. You are my last love, my last everything. I wish I could apologize. Waiting on you to forgive me. I promise I can change. It's hard to move on when I keep comparing you to everyone new that I meet. I fell so deeply in love with you. You check all my boxes. How can that be possible? I want to lay my head on your chest and listen to your heartbeat. When I thought about how bad I hurt you, I literally cried. I miss you so much that it feels like there's a real pain in my chest. I won't show you that though. You changed up, and that triggers me. I think person A is very, very triggered right now. They want to talk, they want to fight. It's almost like, why did you change up? Well, you were always that loving and kind, and why did you kind of abandon me, kind of a thing? And I'm not going to show you that I miss you, but I still want to know, I still want to return. Okay, so these were your dialogue message cards here, Cancer. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading with an angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels want to bless my Cancer gang with today. A blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. 2 cards flipped out. One is generosity. Yes, be very, very good to yourself, Cancer. First person that you need to be generous to is yourself, and you found it. Maybe you found your self-respect or self-worth, or you found the person that you want to be with. Something, you're in the right place, it seems. Okay, so Spirit, tell me what's going on in this connection. And I'm going to start with person A's energy, Cancer. Newcomers, please remember these are not gender based, and I don't know which side you're on. If this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on and who this other person is for you. And yes, it could be a love interest, an ex, a spouse, could be a business partner, a co-worker, a relative. I have no clue, so please use your discernment here. I'm going to only focus on one side first, which is person A for me. After I'm done completely with person A, will I move to the other side so you don't get confused. Okay, so person A, let's start with you. In your feelings, in your emotions, you have a Queen of Swords in reverse. What's that? Oh, yeah. See, person A knows. Person A knows they've been cut out because maybe there was a problem in commitment or offering commitment, or something has broken down now. They know that their person has completely washed their hands off them and is moving on towards new love. They know that. In their emotions, they know somewhere that the other person is moving on, and they are a little scared that the other person is still angry and upset with them because they, I think, were unwilling to change their ways or something. Now they are dreading that they've lost out on a perfect partner. They've lost out on an empress. I mean, they lost out on somebody who was very, who they want to have future with, or they see abundance and fertility and growth, but now they feel that the other person doesn't want the same things anymore. They feel that the decision has been made. The decision has been made, and that's making them feel very scattered. They're making them feel a bit jealous, I guess, as well. Empress in reverse. Yep. This person is realizing their mistakes. They're realizing that, yeah, they were probably very selfish and self-centered in the past. They didn't respect their person. They know that they were the cause of a lot of heartbreak, and that is the reason why the other person has now completely turned their back, maybe taken a leap of faith in a new direction, and all because I think person A was unwilling to maybe offer that to them. They've been dropped. I think that's the conclusion they're coming to, that they have been dropped. It's making this person feel that they've been judged now, and all those mind games they played, finally they became a loser, and now they will have to go back and maybe apologize to the other person for all the heartbreak that's been caused. Okay, so person A, tell me, why do you feel this way? Three of Swords again. So this is like they know they've caused a lot of, there's been a lot of heartbreak. Three of Swords. What's the Three of Swords? Three of Swords. Yes, this person was behaving immature. Maybe they were behaving immature. They brought in a lot of drama. Maybe there was arguments or fights, or they wanted the other person to chase after them or fight for them or something. Basically, there was a lack of choice. Now the same person, I think now they are realizing, oops, this was my true soulmate. This is the person I want to return to. This is the person who's my perfect match. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. They choose, yeah. Now, see, now they've come to that point where they've made their choice. This is the one I want. I don't want anyone else. I don't want to juggle anymore. I don't want anyone else. I'm not in two minds about who I want. But now the problem is the other person is upset with them, angry with them, has cut them out of their life and now they're not even sure whether their offer will even be accepted now. Maybe they caused too much of a delay, or now they're not sure whether the other person is even single anymore. They're going through a huge tower. I think by now they finally recognize that, yes, I do want to try again, but now the thing is, what if the other person doesn't? What if it's too late? Yeah, they feel, they are in their mind, they are hoping that the past can all be forgotten if we can just let go of the past burden and maybe begin again. That's what they truly want. But I think they are fearing the other person's reaction now if they even come forward to say that. Okay, so person A, tell me, how do you see the connection now, and how do you feel about person B? King of Swords. What's the King of Swords? King of Swords. Yes, I think person A says, I have come to the clarity, Omkaratarot, that I know the truth about this connection. This is a soulmate connection. This is my true partner, and I am ready to start from scratch. I'm ready to start from scratch. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. They know that they kind of were sitting in their ego in the past. Maybe they were playing mind games. Maybe they were very arrogant, and it was always their way or the highway. They want to come and apologize for that. They want to apologize for that. They are getting a bit obsessed about the fact that they do want this partnership. But I think they are a little scared as well that even if the other person forgives them, they may not agree to a long-term connection with them because of their past behavior, their lying, cheating ways. Maybe they're a little afraid that the other person has already turned their back on them, will not be interested in accepting anything from them. But they do want to apologize, it seems. They want to at least clear the air. It's almost like they are hoping, they're really manifesting and hoping that if they can rush towards person B and pull out those swords, the ones that they only plunged into their person's back, all those 10 swords. Hey, listen, just give me a chance. I'll pull them all out again. And once I pull them all out, hey, you know what? My reason for actually coming was because I'm now ready to have commitment with you. That's what they now want. Okay, so what action they will finally take? It's here, and I will open it later. But right now I'm going to the other side to see how person B is feeling about this. So person B, tell me, in your feelings, in your emotions, you have the Page of Swords in reverse. What's that? Page of... Okay, one more. Yeah, person B says, yeah. I mean, I waited long enough, Omkaratarot. Yes, there was passion here, but I guess they were very immature. They were busy elsewhere. I was being patient, waiting. Maybe someday they'll recognize this connection. We can have a passionate, brand new beginning. But then I lost hope. I lost hope because they were lying to me, cheating on me, ghosting me, and just creating delays for no rhyme or reason. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so person B says, I've waited long enough. I'm done here. I don't want to be single for the rest of my life. So I am taking a leap of faith in a new direction. I'm ready. Okay, why do you feel this way, person B? Person B says because three of pentacles in reverse, because person A was just not, meeting them halfway to work on things together, or maybe they were putting them in third parties, or third parties. I said that, see, and the three of cups came out in reverse. So yeah, maybe they were busy just being immature elsewhere. Maybe person B found out that they were lying to them about something, and that really pissed off person B, and that's when they became the Queen of Swords in reverse. And that's exactly how person A is seeing them now, as if I go to them, they'll probably use that sword to cut my head off. They have cut me out of their life. They will never trust me again. But person B says, I had to be that Omkara Tarot, because none of my dreams and wishes came true here. Right? I mean, none of my cups got filled, and there was no victory here. They didn't acknowledge me, they didn't respect me, they didn't see this connection, and they never put in the investment. I gave them enough time, but they never took that chance to invest into this connection. So that's the reason person B says, I'm moving on towards self-love, new love, a bright new future for myself. Okay, so Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. Person B says that's because I was the one who was trying. Now I figure out maybe they never loved me in the first place. I was the one who kept pushing it once, twice, thrice, as many times as I was physically able. I kept trying, bandaged and bruised, and all they did was they were arrogant, they were stubborn, they were rude, they were mean, they were only thinking about themselves, just wanting attention from me and maybe God knows how many other people. They were so stubborn, and they were also rude, and they were mean, and they were, they didn't speak very well to me, and they didn't open up their emotions to me. Let's see all these cards. All these cards of somebody who's not really wanting to be in a relationship. King of Swords in reverse, Emperor in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. No wonder person B says, I'm closing this contract, Omkara Tarot. There's no win here. I was losing all the time dealing with them, and I realized I'm the only one who's trying and trying and trying and always losing. That's the reason. Once I got to know the truth about them, I decided I'm going to now fill my own cup and move on and hopefully find a new love in my life. Okay, so person B, tell me, how do you see the connection now? How do you see person A, and how do you feel about the connection? Ten of Cups. What's the Ten of Cups? Yes, person B says, yes, I always did want a Ten of Cups with them. In my mind, I always thought that, hey, you know what, we are perfect together. We can have a long-lasting connection and grow old and have babies or whatever long-term plans person B had. But now I've lost hope. At least with them, I've lost hope. I haven't lost the hope of having that happily ever after, but not with them. Because here I just feel I wasted a lot of time, energy, effort. I just feel regretful that I even gave this so much time, because see, this is what happened to me. No victory, no victory. And that's the reason I still want all this. I want a happily ever after, but with maybe somebody new now in my life. Okay, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Yeah, person B says, because A, I don't want to be single for the rest of my life. I've already delayed my happiness for too long, and plus I don't want to be in a connection which only gives me stress and anxiety and overthinking, and it keeps me stuck and bound and chained to a connection. I have to get out of, having to worry about a happily ever after. Now I realize that this person never really wanted it in the first place. Okay, so let's see what actions you guys will take then, Cancer. I'm going to take another deck for this one, and while I shuffle this deck, may I now please remind you, if you could just tap the like button for me, please. Helps the videos to circulate, keeps me motivated to do more Cancer readings for you. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. Okay, person A, action from your end, now that you've figured out that this is the soulmate that you want in your life. Will you be taking any action? Three of Cups. Yes, they want to reunite desperately. Okay, so what's the action for that? How do you intend to get this reconciliation? Oh, they're spying, first of all. They are spying. They are waiting for the right moment to rush in. My God. This person is waiting. See, if you, person B, if you think person A has forgotten about you, not at all. They have their eyes on you. They're spying. They're watching. They're waiting for a chance to rush in. It's like I'm waiting for the right moment when I can just, you know, but they have good intentions. They do have good intentions. They want to offer commitment. Okay, so person B, action from your end towards person A or otherwise. Eight of Swords in reverse. Person B says, I've already cut those chains. Please don't tell me they're coming back, Omkaratarot, because it'll get me back into my head and I'll start thinking and I'll start overthinking. I've finally removed those, rose-colored tinted glasses from my eyes. I've cut out all those chains. I'm not going to worry about that anymore. Okay, so what you going to do? Person B says, because I understand they were just a player, and if they come back, they're just coming back to figure out how they can mess up my life again. So yes, I am going with the flow. I'm going forward. So okay, tell me, clarify more for me, please. Eight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Queen of Wands. Yes, person B says, I'm finally got my confidence back after feeling that I was unseen, unheard. I'm feeling good about my life once again, Omkaratarot. I'm feeling good, I'm dressing well, I'm following my passions, and I know that I can have a great life, coming up in the future. And yes, I have a lot of people who are, fighting for me, or maybe maybe they want that, they get that attention now because they've been heartbroken for a very long time. I think person B has just been healing themselves and they've just found their confidence into, emerging back into life. And yes, why not? I mean, after feeling lack for so long, maybe person B is trying to check out, hey, what's else out there now? Maybe checking out new options. So let's also see what this Three of Wands is. What's the Three of Wands? This is, I think, person B turning their face and saying, you know what, no commitment. I don't want to deal with a person who was self-centered or selfish. I'm not going to deal with somebody who can't make wise decisions. Yes, you're right, Omkaratarot. I'm checking out to see what else is out there. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. Till next time then. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.